Hey, so coming up is Lick Friday. I think it's week 214 at the moment. Before we go into it, if you want a tab for this, then you can go to dansguitar.com, linked in that little eye that pops up around about there. And also, if you want a guitar profile and just to support this channel and find lessons that you won't find on YouTube, and also jamming tracks that you won't find on YouTube, you can go to the Patreon page, again linked in that card that pops up just there. But for all of that, come and follow me on Instagram, like this video, give it a whole thumbs up, hit the bell button and all that sort of malarkey. That's it, get your notifications of when these all become live. So the lick this week is one of those licks where it kind of, in theory, is easy. You are bending a few notes, playing 2 notes at a time, which is technically known as a double stop. And yeah, it's just applying a little bit of vibrato to it. But in practice, it's pretty tricky. So you're going to have to work at the technique involved with this. Take your time, keep it slow, keep it even. You're not going to go wrong. It's a nice lick to play, very sort of powerful. It's got that sort of power ballad rockiness, stadium rock sort of feel to it. So I've put it over the mellow B minor track, which I think I've linked down below. If I haven't, then please let me know. Only because someone asked me to do some more in the key of B minor. So there you go. More in the B minor. I do listen, and please continue to watch these videos and send me your videos for my website so I can upload them on there as well. So set yourself a task this week, jam along to this jam track and send me the video of that which you've uploaded to YouTube for yourself. There you go, enough blabbering on about it. Let's get on with that lick, and then followed straight away by the breakdown. Here it comes. Breaking down of this little beastie is fairly straightforward. We've got octaves. So you're using 2 notes at the same time, not different notes, same notes, but just an octave apart. So basically you end up with starting on the 4th fret and the 6th fret. So it's on the same 2 strings all the way up until we get up to that 9th and 11th frets. And those 2 strings are the 5th string and the 3rd string. So the way I play these is you only want those 2 strings to be heard, but I am striking. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty much all the strings. It gives it a little bit more oomph. So the way I do that is I'm muting the strings around these 2 strings with the other fingers. So the little finger is kind of resting on strings 1 and 2. My first finger is resting on string 4 and touching string 6. So as I strike down those strings, you only get those 2 ringing out. So that's your first little hurdle to tackle if you don't know how to play these octaves already. Not so easy to start off with, but well worth practicing. So once you've done that, you basically strike the 4th and 6th frets and then slide up to 5 and 7, and then do the same thing but sliding up to 7 and 9, and then the same thing again, sliding up to 9 and 11, and then sliding up to 10 and 12. So try and add a bit of vibrato on that when you get used to it. So the next part is with these double stops again, but this time we're bending the second string whilst keeping the first string where it is. Okay, sounds horrible like that, but when you add it into that, it sounds pretty damn cool. So you've got basically the 10th fret second string and then the 7th fret on the first string, and you're only bending that 10th fret. So basically the 10 reaches the pitch of the 12th fret, which is a B note, which is the same as the one you're keeping still on that first string. So, but because you're adding vibrato as well, it gives it that sort of more aggressive sort of raunchiness of sound going on, because you've got that fluctuation in pitch which isn't quite the same, so it just kind of contradicts itself and battles with itself as it goes through. So you do that, and then you move the whole shape up 2 frets and do the same thing again. So you should be on fret 12 for the bend and then 9 for staying where it is. Do the same thing, and then you take it up 1 fret to 13 and 10. Up 2 frets for 15 and 12. Okay, and then you end up with a full tone bend on the 17th fret second string, bringing your little finger onto the 17th fret of the first string, and then obviously striking up again but pushing that bend, so you get, and then you go. So it's 3 strikes as you bend that second string. To finish with, purely and simply, one nice little note on the 15th fret second string with plenty of wide vibrato if you can. There you go. I'm going to try and play it slow for you. Here we are, see how it works. So 3 and 4 and... That was pretty bad, so I'll do that one again. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... There you go, that was better. You made it to the end once again. So as you can tell, it's not as easy as it sounds or looks. But it is very powerful when you get it. So it's really, really, really important that you stick with it to make all those nuances kind of gel together and work extremely well. It's just a lick which you can apply to your repertoire and make things stand out like big time, powerful. Right moment, right place, can send a solo into that yes moment. It's really good. So anyway, dansguitar.com is the website, linked in that little thing up there. Hit the bell button for the subscribing thing if you do like these videos and want to learn more, and come and support this channel. Be a Patreon of mine, and it's just $1 a month. That's the first tier, and then you find lessons not on YouTube, and you'll find backing tracks not on YouTube. And you'll find other stuff as well, which you won't find on YouTube. So I will leave you with that. Check out the Patreon, check out my website, check out my other videos dotted around me, probably just there and wherever. Yeah, and I'll see you next week for 215, I think. Anyway, if it's not, there you go. See you later. Bye.